Everyone knows the prim and proper Martha Stewart, but there's a whole other side to her you may not have heard about, and parts of it are a bit on the wild side. Buckle up. Your opinion of Martha Stewart might change, but it will most likely be for the better. In 2008, Martha Stewart invited Snoop Dogg on her show to make mashed potatoes, and it was immediately obvious that the world needed more of the dynamic duo.
I've never done it with a machine.
Yeah, well, it's easy. So how do you do it with a...
Yeah, we in the hood. We like...
Stewart herself seemed to agree during her 2014 Reddit Ask Me Anything, saying that she wished she and Snoop were better friends. Well, we all got what we wanted, because the friendship between these two is now a sight to behold. Thanks to VH1's Martha and Snoop's potluck dinner party, we've gotten a good glimpse into their relationship. And honestly, it's squad goals. However unlikely it might seem, their affection towards each other is evident. Talking to Town & Country, Stewart said of Snoop Dogg, "He has an intense sense of loyalty to the people he works with, to his friends. He has an amazing number of friends. He stands up for what he believes really strongly." And Snoop has nothing but good things to say of Stewart. According to AARP, he said, "I've never met anyone like Martha Stewart. When we come together, it's a natural combination of love, peace, and harmony. If you hang out with her and chill with her, she's just like anybody else."
That moment, I knew I wanted to be alongside this lady for the rest of my life.
But don't assume that they do everything together. Snoop put those rumors to bed, saying, "I ain't never smoked marijuana with Martha. I've smoked around her, but she don't partake." Stewart agreed, saying, "The moment I signed the contract, I vowed to never ever step into his trailer." So maybe Martha and Snoop don't smoke pot together, but that doesn't mean that she doesn't know her way around a joint. Appearing at the 92nd Street Y, host Andy Cohen posed a rather, blunt question to Stewart.
You do everything so well. I'm wondering if you know how to roll a joint.
She happened to have the perfect story for his question. While stuck in traffic on her way to the interview that day, she tried to pass an ice cream truck that was blocking the street and noticed two people in the vehicle.
A girl and a guy were smoking joints, and they had them in their hands like this, and I said, "Boy, those are sloppy joints."
So it's true, she really does know how to do everything.
Of course I know how to roll a joint.
Proving once again that she's down for silly antics during interviews, Stewart agreed to a game of Shag, Marry, Kill during her 92nd Street Y appearance. Cohen gave her 3 names to work with: Donald Trump, Michael Bloomberg, and Bill Gates. She was quick with her first response.
Okay, Donald Trump, kill.
Okay.
It should be noted that this interview took place in 2013, long before his presidency, so apparently she and the Donalds have their own history. Stewart then continued with her answers.
Mayor Bloomberg, marry, definitely. Definitely.
And after saying that she would also marry Bill Gates, Cohen explained that she had to pick one to shag.
Oh, you have to shag one of the 3?
Yes. Oh. So you're either going to shag Bloomberg or Gates?
I guess I have to shag Gates.
Not exactly a ringing endorsement, but better than being the kill choice, right? Would you have pegged Martha Stewart as a cougar? Well, apparently she is one, and she's not afraid to admit it. Stewart fielded questions about her love life on The Wendy Williams Show, saying that she dates, quote, "a little bit here and there." Williams dove in, asking if she preferred someone older or younger.
Oh, not older, definitely not.
Yeah.
Not older. About 10 years younger.
She went on to tell a story about a boyfriend who accompanied her on a family trip to Egypt. Stewart hadn't realized that the man was actually younger than her daughter.
I had no idea, because he looked older. You know, he had sort of like little gray in his hair.
Yeah.
But he was like 34 years old or something. And very fun, very fun.
For anyone wondering, Stewart's daughter is 24 years younger than her. Keep rocking it, Martha. In 1990, after 29 years, Stewart's marriage to publisher Andy Stewart ended in divorce. Several years later, she told People magazine, "The life that I had is over, and what has taken its place is better." But Stewart's mother revealed that her daughter was still badly hurt, saying, "I don't think she'll ever get over it." During an appearance on Bethany Frankel's talk show, Frankel asked Stewart about her very public divorce.
It's a horrible thing to go through a divorce, and unfortunately, it wasn't a compromise. You know, it was his choice, by the way.
After all these years, it seems like Martha still has a bad taste in her mouth about those hard times. So perhaps her harsh divorce advice isn't so shocking after all.
But the best thing to do is think of your partner as a piece of you-know-what, and it's over, and get on with your life.
It should come as no surprise that Stewart's Reddit Ask Me Anything was chock full of interesting revelations. She didn't shy away from any topic, delighting her fellow Redditors who couldn't get enough of the DIY queen's candor. What did we learn? Stewart's favorite singer is Pharrell Williams. She added, "He's so cute. I've actually seen him in person and adore his good humor." Of all the James Bond films, she prefers the earlier ones with Sean Connery.
Bond.
James Bond.
If she had an entirely free day, she claimed she'd, quote, watch the entire 13 hours of a new season of House of Cards. Stewart said she would never consider getting a tattoo, and when asked if she could beat Gordon Ramsay in a cooking contest, she replied, I could probably bake better than Gordon Ramsay. Perhaps the most surprising exchange? When Stewart was asked how to clean a certain adult toy, she claimed not to know what it was. After the Redditor filled her in and inexplicably told her to ask Barbara Walters about it, Martha coolly responded, Barbara and I have better things to talk about. When I get my first one, I'll look up some information. When you travel as much as Stewart does, you're bound to be a pro at packing light, right? Wrong. She confessed to the New York Times, I'm not a light packer, so I will definitely pack enough variety of clothing to cope with weather, events, and surprises. I'm not embarrassed to take 2 suitcases. My carry-on is the largest possible that will fit into the compartment. So what exactly goes into all those bags? 3 iPads, one for books, one for movies, and one for TV shows. She explained, I have 3 because I'm always running out of space. I don't like erasing all my movies. Of course, she carries on her own food. She claims she tries to avoid plain food in general. And because she's picky about her toiletries, she says, I bring all my own bath things. A lot of hotels put out soaps with so much perfume. They're awful. Before she became the phenomenally successful lifestyle guru we know today, Martha Stewart had to bring home the bacon just like everyone else. And she did so with 2 very different careers. Despite the fact that she attended Barnard College on scholarship, Stewart needed a way to supplement her income. According to Business Insider, she did so by modeling and had some impressive clients, Chanel included. By walking in fashion shows and posing for magazines and catalogs, Stewart was pulling up to $50 an hour. And don't forget, this was the 60s, so $50 an hour was huge. After graduating college with degrees in history and architectural history, she headed for Wall Street, where she worked as an institutional stockbroker for a small firm. Of her experience, Stewart said on her blog, the job taught me so much about what it takes to build a real business, a real company, a meaningful and useful enterprise. Stewart's sprawling 63-acre Maine estate Skylands, which she refers to as her favorite place, was once home to Ford Motor Company president Edsel Ford. When she purchased the Mount Desert Island estate in 1997, Stewart also inherited all of its belongings, including rooms full of furniture and cabinets full of the Ford's glassware, china, and more. She likes to keep things traditional and authentic, telling Architectural Digest, I look at myself as the caretaker of an American treasure. In keeping with the theme of authenticity, Stewart is also the proud owner of a 1958 Ford Edsel Roundup. What other car could possibly fit in at the former Ford estate? A gift from her daughter, the bright orange 2-door 6-passenger beast of a car is rare. It's one of only 963 produced. She says that she takes it on short drives and garners a lot of attention in town. It's not exactly the car to drive if you're trying to go unnoticed, is it? Given the success that Stewart has seen, it's not surprising that she's made millions. But in 2000, Stewart officially became America's first self-made female billionaire. The historic accomplishment was achieved after she took Martha Stewart Living Omnimedia public. And Stewart remembers the day, telling Business Insider, I drove up Madison Avenue after the offering. I was an instant $1.6 billionaire. It was a fabulous day and I thought, I can buy anything on this street. And I should have stopped, like at every art gallery on the way up Madison Avenue, and just bought what I loved, but I was too busy working. As of early 2019, she's reportedly worth $300 million, so chances are good that she can still buy whatever she wants. Stewart has amassed quite an impressive collection of animals, but even with so much experience as a pet owner, accidents still happen. Returning home from a trip, she was excited to greet her French bulldogs before heading out again. But one of her sleeping pups, who Stewart claims had been feeling lonely, was caught off guard. She explained to People magazine, as I leaned down to whisper goodbye to a dozing Francesca, I must have startled her because she bolted upright with such force that she hit me in the face like a boxing glove hitting an opponent's face. Ouch! The incident resulted in a trip to the emergency room and 9 stitches to Stewart's lip. But like any loving mom, she felt no resentment towards her fur baby, tweeting, so many great comments on the Martha blog asking how I am, but also asking how Francesca feels. She is a lovely Frenchie. I startled her. Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more MASH videos about your favorite culinary stars are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.